This is a quick video to help those who are facing problems because their COS or their skilled worker visa is about to be revoked, or they've had hints that their sponsor has lost their license, or possibly there are issues, they can't find work, and sometimes they're having difficulties with the sponsor, and if they are not careful, the sponsor writes to the Home Office for their visa to be cancelled. So the UK immigration has provided routes to settlement. Some, not all of it, leads to settlement, but mostly the work route leads to settlement. And within the work routes, there are those that are sponsored, which means that you need somebody to sponsor you. And then there are those that are not sponsored. My concentration today are for those that are not sponsored, so that you can easily go into if you qualify within the list that I'm going to give. So the UK immigration recognizes certain areas of speciality. For example, there's what we call the HPI, which is high potential individuals, which allows any of the graduates, either bachelor's, master's, or PhD, from the world's best 50 universities. Now, I must warn you that this list changes regularly. So the list will change regularly. So you need to check. Make sure that, for example, you are a graduate of one of the 50 best universities in the world, you will be able to come within this category. The next one I want to look at is a global talent. As the name suggests, a global talent is for people with exceptional talent and individuals who have a highly skill in certain areas, usually will be academia, humanities, research, science, and sports, who have demonstrated exceptional abilities to stay in the UK or to come to the UK. That is a non-sponsored route as well. The one that I also want to look at is what we call the innovator visa. The innovator visa is for everyone. So if you're here, and once you're here lawfully, either as a student who's just about to finish university, or someone who came here on a skilled migrant route but having issues with their employer, you can do the innovator visa. The innovator visa is for business ideas which are unique, scalable, and profitable. However, you need to be endorsed by one of those government-approved endorsing bodies. What you need is a very good, excellent, groundbreaking business plan and a justification of why the business is scalable, which means that you can expand it, employ people, and over the next few years, you will be able to employ and generate considerable income up to $500,000 over the next 3 years or so. The advantage for this is that you get indefinite leave to remain after 3 years. So if you have a particularly groundbreaking business idea, and there are many, many business ideas that we can talk to you about, you may be able to get what we call an approval or endorsement by one of the endorsing bodies. The other thing that I want to talk about, if you're struggling with your sponsor and you want to switch, is the student route. Yes, you can switch to the student route if you've got a student offer, you've got a CAS, which is a certificate of acceptance by an approved university in the UK. Again, you can switch. The final one that I want to talk about is the family route. So if you're here as a skilled worker and you've met somebody you love and the person has an European nationality or indefinite leave or British citizen, or they have a pre-settled status as a European national, and you're married, you can again switch. Even if you're here and you're not married, but you've got a relationship with this person prior to coming here and whilst you're here, and you can prove that you've got a relationship for 2 years, but you're not married, you're not even living together. Again, you can apply as a partner or a spouse, because the definition of partner under Gen 1.2 includes people who are not married and have been in a relationship. There are other areas, but they are all sponsored, and I really don't want to spend time on it. This purely is for people who have come to the UK, are struggling to find an immigration route which does not require a sponsor. Are the areas that I've given: the global talent, the innovator, the HPI, which is a high potential individual, and the final one I want to talk about is self-sponsorship. You can create your own business in various areas, which we will share in the coming weeks. Even if you've got a store, you've got a takeaway restaurant, you've got a childminding, you are a confectioner, or you've got a bakery, or some excellent business idea. You can self-sponsor yourself and apply for sponsorship. And again, once you get a self-sponsorship certificate, you'll be able to issue a COS for yourself. I hope this is helpful. Many people in our community are struggling. This is to help them to switch. And if you want to talk to us, please do not hesitate to call any of our numbers above and we'll be able to help you. Alternatively, go on our website. Thank you.